What's good, people, and welcome back again on another episode. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well, and if you're joining for the very first time, thank you so much for tuning in today's video. We are going to be talking about updates on what has been going on with Starbucks. There has been so many funny updates, and this update is basically to tell you guys that boycott works, because these people have been trying their way to call back the audience that they have pushed away. And I don't even think it's going to happen, because like I said, we are in the generation of people that are waking up. From the fact that they have made their drinks 50% off on Thursday, they are now looking for people who wear a hijab for an ad, which that tells us that they are trying to appeal to the Muslim audience. And again, they are now including black people in their advertisements. Like, if you check their recent holiday season advertisements, you are going to see a lot of black people in the ad. And this is something that people are pointing out, because it's not something they normally do, but because they know that people are standing on business, they are trying to call back their customers. Is this ever going to work? Are people going to apply? Let's check what these people are saying about the new update with Starbucks.
It looks like Starbucks is trying to do some catching up and trying to get people back on their side, because you can see that they're putting out a print project specifically looking for somebody who's wearing a hijab or a head covering. Now let's just think critically for a second. Why would they be looking for somebody specifically wearing a hijab or a head covering? Do we think that it might maybe have something to do with all of the boycotting against Starbucks? What I think is that they believe that they can put out a print ad being like, look how inclusive we are. Look how much we care about all people from all walks of life. Look at us. Look what we do. And they're going to try to win people back over. Also, you can see they are specifically looking for people with ethnic appearances. So when you see this ad, when you see this print or however it is, next time for Starbucks with a man or a woman with a head covering or hijab on, just remember that this came out shortly after they started getting boycotted, and now look where we are.
Have y'all noticed that all of the Starbucks commercials all have black people in them recently? Every single one has a black person in it. Even look at this. Like, Starbucks. Are y'all for real? Now all of a sudden you want people of color in your commercials. Now all of a sudden. Isn't that convenient? And now they're doing all the 50% offs and buy one get one free drinks. If y'all don't cut it the fuck out, if y'all don't cut it out.
This is how they are trying to indirectly tell people that boycotting works for me, because they are just trying to tell us that, yeah, we are facing these things and we want to add you guys, we want to be very inclusive. They're trying to win people over. The truth is, when I saw this particular ad, the one with the hijab and stuff, I'm like, people are definitely going to apply. So beyond all of these things going on in the world, there are people who would do that for the money because they feel like they need it. But we can tell that boycotting is working, because this is not something that people were talking about 6 months ago, a year ago. This was not a conversation about Starbucks at all 6 months ago. And all of a sudden, they are looking for people who wear hijab, people that their appearance is very traditional, so they can say that they are inclusive. They are now putting black people in all of their ads. They are telling us that the boycotting actually works after they have lost about $13 billion. You can tell that they are trying to get a fraction of that back by doing all of this. Let me hear what you guys think. Thank you all so much for joining. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe before you go and turn your bell notification on as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. And I love you guys.